YouTube's biggest stars. Bounces California by way of Cleveland, Ohio. Here is Jake, the problem child.
Down from Jake Paul, and that is what you call a turning point, folks. Okay, a minute and a half left here in round 5, and Jake's looking for the finish. He's finished. He's hurt. Off the run. Jake Paul pulling on here.
Tyson's return to the ring against social media star Jake Paul, a once-in-a-lifetime dream matchup that could be the most watched boxing event in modern boxing history, has been rescheduled for November 15th.
Highly anticipated fight between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson has a new date. They'll face off in AT&T Stadium on November.
The fight, which was originally supposed to be July 20th, will now be November 15th, and will still be at the AT&T Stadium near Dallas and broadcast live globally on Netflix. Nakas Abidarian, co-founder of Most Valuable Promotions, made an announcement on Friday morning. He said, "Our team has worked diligently with all parties involved to reschedule this monumental fight to a date that ensures both Jake Paul and Mike Tyson are fully prepared with equal training time, as well as allowing us to keep the event at AT&T Stadium." In the midst of the Cowboys season, in the statement, Most Valuable Promotions said they ensured the rescheduled date allowed both fighters equal training time, while still having the event at the same stadium, in the middle of the Dallas Cowboys season. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. That's the Iron Mike is one of the greatest boxers of all time. He was the undisputed heavyweight champion from 198.7 to 1990. Tyson turns 58 on 30 June.
There you go. Watch this. No way!
Paul, a social media star who has boxed professionally since 2020, at 27 years old, Paul is set to face an opponent 30 years older than him. Tyson will turn 58 at the time of the fight. Yet, he is not worried about the age gap, Mike. Tyson said, "Although we had to postpone the fight, I will resume training shortly." Tyson said, "I am thankful to the medical staff that treated me, and to MVP Netflix and AT&T Stadium for working diligently to find the best rescheduled date for all parties. While we have a new date, the result will be the same, no matter when we fight. Jake Paul is getting knocked out." He expressed confidence in his ability to resume training and prepare for the upcoming bout. He also reaffirmed his commitment to delivering a decisive victory over Jake Paul whenever the fight takes place.
Former heavyweight boxing champion Mike Tyson had a brief medical scare earlier today during a cross-country flight from Miami to Los Angeles. According to TMZ, paramedics had to be called on board the United Airlines flight. The 57-year-old said he was in pain and felt dizzy and nauseous 30 minutes before the plane landed at LAX. A representative for Tyson says he experienced a flare-up from an ulcer but is now recovering. Tyson is in the middle of training for his July boxing match against YouTube star Jake Paul.
Tyson had an ulcer flare-up on a May 26 flight that required medical attention. Tyson is confident that he will resume training shortly after medical professionals discovered an ulcer flare-up in a recent exam, and that despite the delayed date, Mike Tyson said the result will be the same. No matter when we fight, Jake Paul is getting knocked out. Tyson became nauseous and dizzy during the final hour of a flight from Miami to Los Angeles. Tyson's camp attributed the episode to an ulcer problem and said he would need to do light training for several weeks, Tyson said in a statement released by Netflix. "Although we had to postpone the fight, I will resume training shortly. I am thankful to the medical staff that treated me and to MVP Netflix and AT&T Stadium for working diligently to find the best rescheduled date for all parties." In addition to Mike Tyson's confident assertion of victory, Jake Paul has also weighed in with his prediction for the fight. Despite expressing admiration and respect for Tyson, Paul has boldly declared his intention to secure a knockout victory. Paul has also predicted a knockout in the fight. He said, "Both of the boxers have heightened anticipation for their upcoming bout, making it one of the most awaited matches in recent boxing history. This increased excitement is reflected in ticket sales, with a significant portion already sold. However, with the announcement of the fight's postponement and rescheduled date to November 15th, there are adjustments for ticket holders' most valuable promotions said in Friday's release, with the fight being pushed back like 4 months. Jake Paul responded, "There's a new date, but everything else stays the same, the baddest man on the planet versus the biggest disruptor in boxing. 6 generations have a stake in this fight. Who gets the W from at NT Stadium in Texas? Lives and free on Netflix globally. They're putting out a poll on who will win and how with Mike Tyson by being favored by over 70%. Jake Paul commented, "This is some funny stuff haters saying that Mike Tyson is old. But the vast majority of people are saying that he's going to knock me out despite skepticism about Mike Tyson's age. Over 70% of poll respondents favor his victory by knockout." Jake Paul finds it funny how even his haters agree on this. In the latest episode of Beyond the Fight, American promoter and martial artist dissected the unexpected twist in the Tyson vs. Paul saga.
Mike Tyson, Jake Paul officially rescheduled. Or, at least officially, a date has been announced that it's going to be.
Sonnen dived deep to uncover the truth behind the delay. He peeled back the layers of speculation and skepticism, leaving no stone unturned in the quest for clarity. The fight may be on hold, but the analysis is just getting started. De Hoya, American promoter and former professional boxer, offered his perspective on the evolving landscape of the fight. He said, "I think Mike Tyson being 60 and Jake Paul trying to climb the ladder through Mike Tyson, it's not a good look for him. But if Jake Paul wants to be a real fighter, then take on real fights, take on contenders, take on top 10 fighters who are young fighters ranked in our boxing system. That's the way you do it, Jake, you know. So I'm not dissing you. I'm not saying anything bad. I respect you because you love boxing, and anybody who loves boxing, I have to respect you." He shared insights on the importance of authenticity and integrity in boxing, hinting at the complexities of fame, skill, and respect within the boxing community. Mike Tyson recently put on his Instagram story, "New date for Jake's wake," with Jake Paul responding saying, "Is he the definition of all talk? 'Cause it seems like it. This Nate Diaz type of talk, meaningless. Take your time, sir. Not that you have much of it. This octa whooping has patience. Main reason I'm mad is because you effed up my Saw B's plans. And I know you don't use your socials, so to Tyson's team. Y'all are some too, and deliver my message for me." In a fiery exchange on social media, Mike Tyson teased a new date for Jake Paul's anticipated defeat, prompting a sharp retort from Paul questioning Tyson's credibility and patience. The controversial fight between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson got postponed due to Mike's deteriorating health condition, with many speculating that the fight might not happen at all. Don King, the legendary boxing promoter known for his flamboyant personality and iconic phraseology, delivered his characteristically impassioned response to the interviewer's question, "What do you think about this fight with him and Jake Paul? Him pulling out it being rescheduled. What are your thoughts on all that?" Don King, known for his theatrical style, responds to the interviewer's question with his trademark enthusiasm. He exclaims, "Puerto Rico, Puerto Rico, Puerto Rico, my home Poto, all Puerto Ricans. You know what I mean, so I don't know other questions. I can't answer. All I know is Div Puerto Rico."